Egypt is becoming synonymous with sexual harassment and rape. Critics say it is far down the official priority list, although vigilante groups are trying to improve safety for women in public places. Egyptian human rights groups say verbal and physical violence against women there is endemic. Organized campaigns to fight this are building support as courageous women and some men condemn the phenomenon. This woman describes a public setting where a man seated next to her first leaned against her, making her uncomfortable, and then when she shifted to reduce contact, he began moving his hand all over her body. She says, "My only thought was to attack him, but unfortunately, we are used to this. I cannot walk in a street without being touched by someone. It has become common, even though it is such a disgusting thing. What can I do?" The main spokesman of Egypt's National Council for Human Rights recently said that women should not join street protests because their presence incites abuses. The country's main women's group denounced his statement as further evidence that women's rights are being violated. An activist tells us this violation is not a new thing. It hasn't only been going on for the past 2 weeks. The cases of rape have continued since the 18 days of the revolution. We've seen many women attacked, men's hands testing their virginity. There were also attacks on the Women's March 1 year ago. These shameful acts have become intolerable in the past few weeks, and not only women but men have also been raped. This amateur video purports to show a mob attacking a single young woman. Some men from an anti-harassment group tried to help her, one of them using a flaming gas container in desperation. The sexual assault in Tahrir Square in January, on the day Egyptians commemorated their revolution's 2-year anniversary, was far from the only such act reported. Activists say attacks during protests are to terrorize women to keep them away, and have found that more than 80% of Egyptian women have experienced sexual harassment. Our correspondent in Cairo says the ancient Egyptians considered women a source of tender goodness and fertility. They are symbols in their legends. Today, Egypt's women hope for equality, freedom and respect, and that they will not be preyed on by rapists.
محمد شيخ إبراهيم، يورو نيوز، القاهرة.